Okay, so in previous class we discussed about the inter-STO. Now we are discussing about the inter-STO. So inter-STO process. So this is also one of the STMM integration. So why we are calling STMM integration? Because the process which we are doing the goods issue which from the delivery. So that's why we are it is ST shipment and delivery post goods issue billing everything it will be involved. So we are saying that it is like STMM integration. Now coming to InterSTO, InterSTO is nothing but like a company code to company code transfer. Okay, that means so there will be one plant in company code 1000. Let's say plant it is like 1100. Okay, then if there is any company code, other company code, the which we having the 2000 that contains the 2100 plant. Okay, that means so the stock will be transferred from one plant to another plant across the two company codes. Okay, so when we are when we are selling the goods, that means even if it is transferring the goods, okay, since it is a both company codes are the different entities and or the company audit and the books maintenance and inventory and accounting all to be happen at company code level and plant level. So here it is a not just transfer, it is a like a concept of selling and buying concept. It means the receiving company code, buying the product from supply company code. Okay, and the supply company code selling the goods to receiving company code. Okay, so it is a sell and buy concept. So in case of selling and buy concept, what will happen if I just go with the purchasing process that it means buying process. General what we will create the PR and we'll be doing the PO. We will do the GR invoice, right? And in the delivery in the ST process level, they will be creating the sales orders and the delivery and they are doing the BGA and billing, right? So this is the concept of the sales process, right? This is the sales process, right? Now we are merging both. Okay, now how will be happen here? The initially the receiving plan. Okay, so now here the receiving plant will create the purchase order or purchase request, whatever it is required. That will be transferred the goods. Okay, that will be created in the then they will be creating in the delivery here. They will be creating delivery here. Okay, then they will be performing the PGA, picking and PGA. Okay, then they will be performing the billing. Okay, so this is the receiving. This is a receiving plant and this is the supply plant. Okay, so they will be what they are doing first. Once they got the order, so they are created delivery based on the stock transfer order, and they are preparing the delivery, and they are picking and PJ is completed along, and they will do the billing as well. Once the picking PJ is completed, okay, the goods will be in transit. Then the receiving plant they will be receiving that they will receiving the goods ship. Okay, they will receiving the goods ship. Then once the billing is completed from their side, we'll be receiving the invoice from the vendor. So that means from the supply plant we are receiving the invoice that we will be invoice verifying that and we'll be paying the amount. The payment will be happen. right? Payment will be happen. Payment to the supply plan, supply company code. Okay, then the other company code they will be receiving the payments. The other company code they will be receiving the payments, right? So this is the way they will be doing the process in the inter STO. Here they will be received payment from receiving plan. Clear? So this is the process here. So in this here the transaction code is ME21N to create a purchase order. Then delivery will be the automatically delivery will be created in the VL10D or VL10B they can use. Both are the same transaction code. Then they will be do the picking. Okay, so it is again VL02N, and if there is any warehouse management related, it is there. Then again, that warehouse management process will be doing automatic TO confirmation. Then again, PJ will be happen in the VL02N. Then goods ship will be happen in MIGO.
Sir,
Again,
can you repeat once? No, in between my internet gone actually.
okay, I will just repeat. Okay, so where it is missing?
From that box you have kept, no? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So here there is nothing here. Okay. So initial the receiving plan. So this is the receiving plan. Okay. So this box I'm just planning to. This box is for receiving plan, and this box is the supply plan. Now receiving plan is creating the purchase order, that is the STO, stock transfer order. Okay. Then the supply plan they are preparing the delivery based on a purchase order, and it is creating delivery, then picking and PGA. Okay, then they will be do the billing, actual billing. Then they will receive the goods and they will receive the invoice. Okay, receiving plan they will receive the invoice. Okay,
Okay. PJ means?
PGA means post goods issue.
Okay.
Post goods issue. Okay, clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the steps for the here. This is the steps we are doing here. So the delivery creation and so here I'm just putting like this is the receiving company code. This is the receiving company code. Okay, and this is the supply company code. Supply company code. Okay, so this is the process steps here. Any questions here? Any questions here? Okay, so this is the step. So receiving company code, they will be creating purchase order, and goods receipt, invoice receipt, and payment. And supply plan, they will do the delivery, picking, PGA, billing, and payment received. Clear? Any questions here? This process level? Any questions?
No, as of now, no.
Okay. So as per this process will go now. Okay. So the step one is for an enter STO. Step one is what is the step one? Create STO, stock transfer order. So this is the enter STO process, STO creation. Okay. So STO is nothing but like a purchase order. So where we are creating this one, ME21N. Okay. So here the document type will be NB, and there is no item category here because it is normal purchasing. But so
And
we will be
shipping
getting
tab.
the shipping tab. So there the delivery type is NLCC. If you can see that in the intra STO, this is the NL. NL is nothing but like it is intra STO, and NLCC is the inter STO. Okay, so inter-STO is, it is like NLCC. Okay, okay. So, and the second step is the delivery creation, which will be happen in the VL10D automatic background or VL10B. Okay, then the third step will be the goods issue, that means post goods issue. Okay, you can say picking and post goods issue. It will be happen in the VL02N. Then billing will be happen. Here it is not a dummy billing, it is the actual billing only. So it will be creating in the VF01. Then we are receiving the goods in the receiving plant MIGO. Then we will be creating the vendor invoice. Okay, so if you observe that the above process intra-STO, we don't have the vendor invoice. Okay, but in this case, we have the additionally vendor invoice because we are buying the product and they are selling the product. So to clear the invoices in the both company codes, so we will be clearing the invoices. Okay, so this is the process steps for the inter-STO. Now, master data, what is master data which is required? So you must be create a metal master record for both plans, like supply plans and receiving plan with sales area. Okay, receiving sales area, receiving plan with sales area. Okay, and supply plan with sales area. Okay, then you must be create the customer master record which we created yesterday. Okay, assuming that the receiving plan or receiving company code. Okay, here it will be like receiving say company code or sales area. Okay, so receiving company code is the my customer in supply plant. In supply area you need to be created customer master record. Okay, so this is the yesterday we created, right, customer master record. Then we also additionally need to be create a vendor master record because here we are not using the document type UB, we are using the document type NB. So standard document type NB. So you must be have the vendor number. So this vendor master record you must be create. Where you are creating vendor master record in receiving plan. Okay, in receiving plan you are creating the vendor master record in receiving plan because from my point of view he is my supplier. Okay, receiving point of view, he is my supplier. So in receiving point you are creating vendor master record and assigning the supplier is supply plan. Okay, then other than this tree, okay, you need to be assigned the. Okay, so these are the three where it's required for master data point of view. Then coming to the configuration. Okay, so set up stock transfer order, same what we did yesterday. Set up stock transfer order. Here you need to do the configuration. So what configuration you need to do here? The first one is you need to be assign the customer number in receiving company code or receiving plan. Okay, in the receiving plan you need to be assigned customer number. Okay, with the receiving sales area. Then you need to be assigned that the document type and supply plan and receiving plan combination. You must be assigned the NLCC. Okay, so in this case document type is NB. Okay, that means the document type is NB. Okay, and then you can if it is one step or two step, again that is common, which is like supply plan and receiving plan. Okay, and document type combination. You are assigning that one step or two step procedure. Okay, that you need to be assigned here. Okay, so the configuration level it is all same, and the master data level it is a add-on vendor master record, and the process level it is like vendor invoice is mandatory. Okay, and here billing is the actual billing. It is not like a pro forma billing. It is a yesterday we created pro forma billing because it is a dummy invoice. It is just transfer, but in this case, even we are doing the transfer posting, from one company code to another company code. So both company codes have the different entities. They are the selling and buying concept. Clear? So any questions here until here? Any questions here? Okay. So if there is no questions, then I'll be going to the process steps here. Okay, let's try now. We'll do the SAP, how we can do. So this is the interestivo, okay, not intra, interestivo it is. Okay? Make a point on that. It is different company code. Okay, so the first one is MM01. Okay, then you need to be extended. So I'll just go the material where it is extended already. This material 100-100. Let's see, execute. Then you can see 1100, 1200, 2000, 2300, 2800, 2000. So like we have different it is there. Okay, so I might be I can go with 1100 to 2000 or the 1100 to 3000 also, it's fine. Okay, whatever it may be, you can go. So this material it is already extended. Okay, so you can use that and you can extend the sales areas. Okay, so let's try with 3000 and 1100. Okay, 3000 planned and 1100 planned. So now I will be I'm just checking that sales data in purchasing data, and I'm just checking that 3000 is the my plan and 3000 is the sales organization, and distribution channel is 10. Okay, material already it is maintained. Okay, so now again 1100 it is anyway it is already extended, right? So it is already extended. It is also extended. So both it is extended. Let's see. Go to slash and MM02. Okay, then go to sales data. Let's see sales data. We need to check any other things, which is like 1100, 1000, 10. And the distribution channel will be same 1100 plan, which is supply plan. And the other things and all, you can check what it is required. Okay, and save. And again, I will check that sales data for 3000 as well. 3000 and 3000, 10, 10. Then you can see that the data which needs to be there. Okay, so okay, this is a third party. I'll just remove this third party and I'll put norm. Okay, so in this case it is loading group 201. Okay, and let's see, and I'll save this one. Now the material which is extended. Now what I will do, I will create the custom master record. So I will create the custom master record in the supply plan. So who will be the supply plan? 1000 is the my supply plan. Just 1000 become my supply plan, and 1000 1000 is a sales organization, 10 and distribution channel, and you can create, okay, whatever it may be the customer group you can take enough group and enter. Okay, so it is the customer number, right? I'll just take the receiving plan is the 3000. Just creating like this one. Okay, so now I'll be creating RP12 already. That's okay. RPY, RP12 is coming 3000 and just 3000, right? So I'll just create that. Now I'll be copying from the existing ones. Okay, it's because it is just custom master card. We will not be assigning anything right here. The the customer related anything we are not entering. So I just copying from which we created yesterday. So to avoid all the entries. Okay, so just put like 3000 is the customer number. Then it's company code and sales data for shipping the data. Okay, and in this case, this is the at 1100 is the delivery plan. And then just put enter all the information. and stay. Okay. Now this is created. Okay, this customer master which is created. Okay. This the RP technology is created. Now we need to create a metal master record. Sorry, vendor master record we need to create. So what is the transaction code to create XK01? Okay, XK01 is the to create a vendor master card. So I created the customer master card, I created the metal master card. Now I'll be creating the vendor master card. Let's try with the vendor master card. So vendor master card where we are creating. So who is the in receiving plan? I'm creating vendor master record. Okay, the assigning the supplier. So the receiving plan is 3000, right? So in the 3000 company code. Okay, I'm 3000 company code. Okay, so 3000 company code and 3000 purchasing organization. Okay, and I'll just so we have the separate account group which is like 0007, which is for the plants extension, plant creation. Okay, so you can when you creating vendor master card, plant has a vendor master card, then you can assign the account group. We can use the 0007. Okay, then you can see this is extra number, right? Then I'll be just supply plant. Put 1100. Okay, I'll just put like this one. Let's see the number it will take. Okay, this take one. Then I'll just put that 1100 is the my vendor. Then other details you can enter here where what it is necessary. Okay, then here you can enter all the information what it is required and everything. Then here you go to extras. You can go to additional purchasing data. It is there. Here you need to be assigned that who is the your supplying plant. That supply plant you are assigning here. Okay. So 1100 plant is the my supplying plant. Okay, clear. This is an important one. So where you are assigning in the vendor master card, he is the supplying point. So in the above, go to extras, additional purchasing data. Then you are assigning the plan, supply plan. Okay. So this is already assigned somewhere. Okay. So somebody they are already using this has a supply plan. You can use the same vendor number, or maybe you can go to that and you can change that. Okay. So here they're saying that it is already using here. Okay, so I'll just go where they're using, not related for this one, then maybe it is 2000 they created. Let's see. I'll just go to okay, so we set here I'll just remove this particular organization. Let's see where which company code it is created. So it is created for 2200. Okay, 2200. So I'll just go to XT02 and 2200. So we do okay, then purchasing data, I'll just go purchasing data and you can see additional purchasing data here. You can remove this one. So because I just want to create my own vendor master record, I'm just removing here. Okay, so now I'll be just cross check that. Okay, so I just need to go back and come back. I'll just save first. Let's see what will be accept after later. I'm just saving that. I will go to change here. Then we'll go to purchasing data and I'll be going that to 3000 is the purchasing organization, right? So where it is created. So okay, sorry, this is the different one. Okay, sorry. So go to XK02 and what is my vendor number? It is vendor number is my vendor number is SP 1100, right? 1100. It is the my vendor. So I'll just go to here and I'll purchasing organization data. And I'll go to extras and go to additional purchasing data. Here I'm mentioning that 1100. Let's see now it is accepted because I just removed there. Now this is the vendor. Okay, so this is the vendor. Okay, Now the vendor master also it is created. Okay, so metal master created, vendor master record created, customer master record also is created. Now I'll just go for the configuration. Which configuration I have to go to SPRO and reference MG, and I'll be go to material management and purchasing, and in the purchasing purchase order here you can go to define set of stock track order, then define shipping data for plans. Here what's the my receiving plan? It is 3000, right? So 3000 is the my receiving plan. So just go to receiving plan. I'll just remove this customer number. What I created, I'll just test it. So it is like what I created, receiving plan is 3000. So this is the customer number which I created, right? So this is one I just created. Now I assigned here. Now I will go back and just to assign the delivery types for NP and supplement is 1100. So 1100 NP, so it is not there. So I'll just copy and create my 1100 with the NLCC. With NLCC. Okay. Now I'll be going back. This is one configuration. Then here assign document type one step procedure. Again, what you need to do, you need to check that supply plant is 1100 and the receiving plant is 3000. So these two combination whether it is there or not there. If it is not there, you can assign that okay 1100 is the supply plant and the receiving plant is 3000. Then document type is NB. Then if you need one step procedure, you can go with one step, or if it is not needed, then you can go to two step procedure. Okay, so this is the configuration which is required from MM point of view. Okay, so then it is done, right? So configuration it is done and master it is done, and now I'll be go for the process. Let's see it will work, it will be work or not, if we are getting any problems or not. Let's see. Okay, if it is coming correctly, then there is no problem. If it is not getting, then it's very difficult to resolve the issue. Okay, so that's very carefully you have to do when you are doing this all. Now I'll be creating the PO ME21N with document type NB with vendor is SP supply plan 1100. Right, this is the my vendor, and the purchasing organization. Which purchase organization I have to enter, because at receiving plant level I'm just creating the in the receiving company code I'm creating the purchase order. So receiving company code related all the information you need to enter. Okay, then the material number you can enter, and whom it is required, the requirement it is for the 3000 plant. 3000 plant. Okay, then you can enter the store location if it is there, and how much quantity is required. Let's say 10 pieces it is required. Now what is the price? Okay, so you can enter that. What is the price is generally the price you can enter here based on the what price they are selling. Okay, if it is like they have the STO pricing procedure, it will be there that you can define, you can get a price from the supply plant. Okay, you can see here the pricing procedure, what pricing procedure is. So you can create your own pricing procedure for STO as well. Okay, so in the configuration level, you can create your own pricing procedure for the STO process. So now I just go for this process only. Let's see, I'm saving this one. Before that, what I said, while you creating the PO, you must be checked that the shipping tab which is coming or not. So here we just discussed, right? So what is the difference here? We have STO document type NB, sorry, document type NB, and this document type NB, you must be check the shipping tab which to delivery type NLCC or getting or not. So I'll be going that. Okay, just cross checking that in the item detail whether it's shipping tab it is capturing or not. So let's go here and let's see this is the shipping tab it is there. So that means the delivery type which is coming NLCC correctly. And I have created one customer number, that customer number which is coming or not to see RP3000. So receiving plan 3000. So this is my own customer number which I created. So it is capturing here. Okay. If there is any transport management TEM module is there, they are using the route. Based on the route, they will be calculating that how long it will be take and which route it is going. Okay, so that again it is a transport management related. Okay, so now you can see all the information which is captured here. So receiving shipping point, receiving sales organization, receiving distribution channel, some sales, supply sales organization, distribution channel division, and supply shipping point, the conditions, everything. Then you can save. Now the STO PO was created, inter STO PO was created. You can create your own document type also. There is no problem. Okay. You don't, it's not necessary to use NB only. You can create your own customized document type also. Now STO PO is created, then I'll be releasing this PO. Okay, then I'm just releasing all levels and save. Then PO was created. Then okay, now what is the next step? Once the STO PO is created, the next step is in the process. What is the next step? The delivery will be created. Automatic delivery will be created. So you can go to VL10D and you can give your purchase order number. Then you can create your own delivery. The automatically system will be created the delivery. So you can select the delivery, execute, then system will propose. Okay, and it will be give the delivery number. Okay, clear? So this is the delivery number which is created. So you can see outbound delivery number which is created. Then outbound delivery number which is created, then you need to do the picking. So if it is the warehouse management process, again go to VL02N, check that whether you are able to enter the picking manually or not. In the picking process, whether you are able to enter the manually or not. If it is grayed out, then it is connected with the warehouse management. So what you need to do, you need to be create a subsequent. You need to be create a subsequent. Go to in the subsequent function. You go to create the transponders. Okay, so you can generate output, picking and deliveries, all it will be generated from here only. Okay, so in case if they are using output devices for printing and all, they can use that output devices. Okay, so picking and delivery, everything they can create their output determination. Okay, to get the output. Okay, so here they are not assigned any output determination, so that's why it is not coming. So in that case, you can issuing delivery point, you can check if any output determination it is done or not. So now anyway it is not happen. Okay. So in case if it is not happen, then what they can do, they can go to NACE, they will do the output determination process. So now it is anyway, I'll just go for the create transporter. From the warehouse management point of view, I'm just planning to create the transporter and I'm just picking the stock where exactly it is there. So the system is generating the output. It is telling that okay, these are the bins we have the stock. You can get it the stock. Okay, so the system is generated transporter and it is confirmed. Okay, okay, it is confirmed. So you can go to display. You can see that this transporter was created and this is the storage type. Okay, this is it might be fixed storage type. Okay, and there and the destination bin. Okay, 916 it is. Okay, so this is the warehouse management related. You don't need all this information. So now the stock was picked here. Now I'll be go to VL02N. Now I can see the picking quantity was updated or not. So it is updated. Now, okay, if there is no stock, then the system itself it will give the error message. So now it is stock is there. That's why it is giving the picking quantity. Now, now you can check the goods movement status whether the goods movement was processed or not, or you can see status for you whether warehouse management or overall picking status was completed, warehouse management status was completed, and picking confirmation is completed. Only goods movement is pending. Okay, total status is pending. Now you can do PGI. The once PGI is completed, since it is a two-step procedure, it will be creating the with moment type of 643. Okay, you can see the 643, and when you are receiving the goods, it will be 101. Okay, now you can see this one, and now PJ is completed. Then the good moment status was also completed. Okay, you can see that based on this status for use only, they have decided that whether it is completed or not completed. Okay, now the goods are issued from the here. So where it is there in the stock MB5T, it is a stock in transit. Okay, so there you can see stock in transit. In the, you can remove this one, and you can see the stock, whether it is the, since it is cross company code, you can cross company code also check, and the material where exactly it is there, it will show you stock in transit, what stock it is there. So this is the purchase order number, right, which is we are working on that. Go to slash NE me23, and so this is the PO number, STO PO number, which I created just now, 22517, and you can see here the purchase order history, which is created, delivery, and PGA. Okay, PGA, delivery, and created. So now this is the PO. It is there in transit stock. That means stock in transit. Still the receiving plan not received. So in future, if anyone wants to look into that, where the stock it is available, it is in the stock in transit, or it is already received, or any open purchase order is pending, that you can see based on this process steps. Okay, now I'll be doing the MIGO. Before that MIGO goods is shipped, what you need to do, you also need to create the billing. Okay, so slash and VF01. Okay, you can create the delivery here. You can create the billing here, actual billing, and with the you must be enter the prices, all this information, which is the chargeable. Okay, so it is the chargeable in this process, and you are there will be the receiving plan will be paying the amount. Okay, so in the, when the pricing process which is picking, so they will be using the copying rules. Copy rules will be helping to get the prices into billing and outbound delivery. Okay, again that is the process of the uh, that is process what they are using in this from SD point of view. Okay, what they are process they are using, based on the process it will be the prices, everything it will be picked. Okay. Let me search any intercompany billing is there. Intercompany price it is there, RB01. Let's see if it is captured or not. So the pricing procedure, they are not assigned pricing procedure here, so that's why it is not showing. So copying the ST side, they will be using the pricing procedure for pricing procedure they are using, but here the pricing is not capturing here. So that means the pricing procedure is not defined. So generally standard what they are using the standard pricing procedure, which is for the billing. Okay, clear? Any questions here while creating billing? This is the transaction code. You can see the billing type as well. So in the billing type, I can show you the billing type they are using, IV, intercompany billing. Okay, yesterday it is like performance invoice, right? Now it is like a intercompany billing. Okay, so the pricing procedure and the all it is required. The conditions, everything it is required. They have to be maintained all these condition records. Okay, so they have the condition records maintenance PV31. So here they will be maintaining the condition record billing for your pricing procedure. Okay, you can create your own pricing procedure. What it is like, which condition type they are using. Okay, sorry, this is for output. It is, this is for output. Okay, so in this case, okay, who is the customer? My customer. Receiving plan. Receiving plan 3000. This is my customer, right? Okay. So when you creating the billing, when you creating the billing, what will be happen? when they're creating building, here also they can generate the output. Here also they can generate the output. Okay, so that output they can use like what kind of output they want to be used, like RD00 or maybe okay RD04. Okay, so this is for EDA. So if you want to be use the EDA, so you must be create a partner profiles, which is like yesterday we created, right? RP. Did you remember that we created partner profiles for one of the EDA? Did you remember that? Did you remember or not remember? So yesterday we created one the master record as a partner here, right? In this case, we need to be created a custom master record. Okay. So in this case, we are creating custom master record. So you can copy from the existing one, and you can where there is a invoice related, it is there. So we need invoice related message step. You can see this is the invoice. I can copy from here, and I can create for this. What is that? RP receiving plan. What is that? The customer number receiving plan. And partner is KU. Okay. So then, okay. So then, what is created or not created? So there is some error we got. Okay. Let's see first. This something receiving port is wrong. This receiving port and all it is wrong. Okay, that's why it is giving error message. So this receiving port is wrong. So receiving port base system will be created. What receiving port they want to be used and all everything they will be created. The partner file. So in case the system needs to be created automatically, okay. If the system needs to be created automatically, the vendor invoice, then you need to do this configuration. You must be create that partner profile, and you need to be assigned that to the system and all. Okay. So this receiving ports and all they will be created. Who will be creating receiving ports and all? The base system will be creating. So any question on this one? Any questions here?
No.
Is it audible?
Yes, sir. Your voice is audible. To me, no questions, sir.
Okay, okay. So for Caroline, do you have any questions?
No, for me also.
Okay. So this is we just last time we discussed, right? So we can use some idea server and those information here. Okay. So then I can copy 1185 to copy to the. So why I'm creating this partner profile and all?
For a communication data, IDOC communication.
Yeah. So if the system needs to create automatically the invoice document in the receiving company code, okay. So you're creating here in this process. Okay, clear? So that means once the billing is created, if everything it is perfect here, the system itself it is creating that. The system itself it is creating that the billing automatically in the receiving plant. Okay, clear? So here must be used that invoice, which is like billing invoice you need to be assigned here. So in manually when you are assigning here, you can write a port details and the basic type. What is the basic type you are using? Okay, all these things you can use here. NV4IC. This is for invoice related. And you can also use INVOVC and INVOV, INVOIC, and here it is 02. Okay, so then you can transfer it up immediately, and then you can use the basic message controls here. Then you can apply that message controls here. They can use the process code which is like ST08. It's the from the their point of view it is, and what is the message type it is RD04, which is for MM. And application, what is the application? It is like billing. Okay. So parameters message, you can see what is the victory here. It is a billing. Parameters message control already used. Let's save first. Okay, let's define this one. Okay, so other details and all, it is like which we discussed yesterday, which is if you have that details you can use. Okay, so then you can go to /vn/vf01. I'm just creating, and let's see the messages. Okay, so where is the messages here? Go to header and output, and output level you can go to SN RG04. So EDA connection data still it is outgoing EDA is not maintained. We are maintain outgoing, right? RP 3000, and this is the invoice partner role. Okay. Partner role is BP. What is the partner role we are using here? BP, right? So just need to copy here. Can use message course and all. Where it is used, it is not used here. How it is coming used something which is coming here, the problem. Okay. So I'll do one thing, I'll just delete again because it is not properly copied when I just created. So I'll just to remove this one again, delete this. Then I'll go back and again coming to W20. And I'll be creating for you again, copying of level period, copy, and I'll just using RP and save. So now you can see here, this is the port and this is message control and this is okay. Now it's copied completely. Now let's see if you have the this output condition records you can maintain here. The system it will be automatically capture the information. Okay. Now I'll be go to VF01 creating here, and I'll be go here. Let's see if we are getting still error or not. Okay, now RD04 also it is capturing. Okay. So now I'll just planning to EDA. Clear? So I'll just go to display and you can see here the whether this is the processed or not processed. If it is not processed, then you can use the transaction code what they are using for the to process the manually from the invoice point of view. That means billing point of view. There they can do the reprocessing data. Okay. So what is the transaction code to run that? From the ST point of view, there is a transaction code which is like PF31. PF31, and I'll be entering the billing document number and other details what it is required. All this information I'm just entering here. RD04 all this thing, and you can see it. Okay, so it is not capturing here. So because why it's because it is not delivery related, it is a company intercompany related. And again it is not capturing. So maybe there was some missing here. If it is already processed or it may be not at a process or not. So let's see if it is process mode 2. Let's try with that. Repeat processing. Messages also it is coming. Maybe the IDOC was not creating maybe. Let's see other if it is anything other it is that no. That means somewhere it is still the IDOC RFC connectivity, all this information maybe it is missing here. You can see here, maybe you can just at all. It is not processed. Maybe it is not released. Let's see. It is released for accounting now. Okay, maybe there is some process steps which is still pending from their side. So let's go to issue. So RD00 which is coming. This is the output. Okay, 10. Just put that periodic job. Okay, sorry. Just select. I'm just selecting this one. Let's try. So let's see if it is created or not created. Okay, so some error which is coming process log. Maybe there is properly EDA partner profile not available or something which is getting problem. Okay. The partner profile which we maintain, but it is not properly. So partner profile we are creating from the ST side, but again vendor side, if it is anything which is required, that also you need to be checked that again. Okay, which partner profiles we need to be created from receiving point of view and the supply plan point of view. So all these partner profiles you need to be create again. You need to be create in the receiving supply plant point of view. So what is the supply plant here? Who is the vendor here? Who is the vendor? Who is the vendor? No one. Who is the vendor here? SP 1100, right? So you can see in that SP 1100 it is not there. That's why it is giving the error message because it is not there. That partner profile it is not there. So what you need to do, you need to be create one more profile which is like in the receiving plan. Okay, so you can where I just check that I just need the invoice. Okay, this one it is okay. INOVIC. So this one which is required for me. Okay, to capture the data. So I'll just go here. I'll just copy this 603 into my vendor. So what is my vendor? SP 1100. So LI. So this is the vendor. Why I'm creating this one? Is it required or not required?
Required, no?
Why it is required?
There it is not creating some issue, right? But because of this partner.
So why? Because so you are sending from the supply plant, but receiving plant also receiving the information, right? So that means receiving company code should also there should be a partner profile, correct?
Yeah.
So that partner profile is a INOVI. That means receiving. This is the inbound. This you can see inbound parameter. Before that, for for the customer which I maintain outbound. Now vendor I just maintaining receiving. This is the inbound. Okay, that means I'm just receiving in the my system. Okay, you can go to here and you can check that all the details whether it is immediately processing and triggered immediately all this information you can see here. Clear? Any questions here? Any questions here? No, right? So I'll just be, let's try again. We have 02 and I'll be processing again. Let's try. If it is still getting problem, then maybe still we need to do RFCs and some other settings. Okay. Now I will just reprocess again. Okay. And I'll just put this repeat. So you can use this repeat output. Okay. In case if you are getting any problem and all, you can use and send immediately. Then I'll be go and save. Now let's see again. Okay, I'll go to display and let's see. Then go to header and go to output. Then here and here also we are getting some problem again. So what is the process log now? Partner profile not available. Okay, so there might be some partner profiles which is already assigned, but the partner the small key is like okay, so the table level it is checking some combinations like okay, so that's combination it is not there. Okay, I'm just spending some time on this one because this is a it is generally not required, but okay, if that's from SD point of view, if they're not aware about this one, how to use this and all, again they will come to you and they're saying that okay, invoice is not creating. Okay, so please check that, and they will say this kind of things again. Okay, so you must be aware about that what they are using. So I just created SP11 and partner type and those information, all information, but not sure why it is not coming. So I'll be creating partner role and I just created that trigger immediately and the NVF I just use this NV have that the invoice IDOC also it is there processing, but what it is missing here. Okay. So there might be one configuration which is missing from the SD point of view. Let's see that a configuration which is required to do. If it is already there or not there. Put SPRO, SPRO IMG, then sales and distribution and billing. From the billing point of view, for anything which is required, then intercompany billing. Then you can here you can see automatic posting with vendor account. So here you can need to be maintain that assign the vendors. Okay. So here I think we created new vendor, right? So we need to be assigned our logical system here. Which logical system that all you are assigning that you need to be create here. So again the logical address and everything which we need to create here, and we need to be assigned the company code and everything. So let's see. Company code is so let me create one any of the logical address which is like something to or something. I'm just creating something which like 3000 or something. Then company code is which company code it is. Customer number and vendor is from 3000. Then the supplier it is like the vendor is what is the vendor SP 700. So here they are creating this conversion between this one. Okay. Okay, so some of the details which is required from the ST point of view to a logical system creation and company code and vendor configuration it is required. Then let's see if it is processed or not. Or else, let's see. Maybe I'll just ask some ST people what it is missing here. I'll delete this too because it is not processed right. Already processed. Okay. Then I'll do again. Still I'm getting error, then I'll just cross check that. Okay. Still I'm getting some errors here. So there's something which is wrong, partner profile. Why just showing this something partner number and partner type? This involves the partner type. Okay. Partner profile could not be found with the following keys. Okay. What is the table here? ED. Okay. ED PP1. Let's go to this one. C69. Table ED PP1 ED partner. Then what is the partner here? Partner number. The partner here. Let me check with the receiving plant. It is there already. What it is missing here? Partner number is correct and the partner type is correct. Supply plant it should be like SP. You can see here. Is it something which is ulta? The receiving plant and this is receiving customer side. So customer side it should be like this is correct only. Okay, so 1100 is the supply plant, right? Let's see. I'll create ulta it maybe. Customer number is no, it's not ulta, it's correct only because SP fishing plant this is the customer number only, right? Let's create SP. Okay, so this is not partner, okay, it's correct only. Created. Now what else it is missing here? Okay, I'll just add one more also. Leave it RT04, ST08, change as well, I'll enter. Okay. So maybe we'll check. I'll check one more time into stitching. What is the problem here? I'll just check that. Okay. So once it is generally what will be happen in now so many companies, once billing is completed, if they have the EDA and the conversion and all, the system will be created automatically when the invoice. Okay. So or else what we can do, we can receive the goods by using the goods received on outbound delivery, which is the same process which we followed yesterday, which we have the delivery number. Okay, so I'm just receiving the 101 moment type here. The goods will be received. So you can check in the MB5T, the stock in transit stock. Okay, which is like 10 pieces are there. Now once I just receive the goods and post it, then the goods will be the stock in transit was posted and cleared, and we receiving plan wise received the goods. Okay, so you can go and refresh this one. You can see this was cleared. Okay, so then what you need to do, you need to do the MIRO invoice. Okay, so why I need to do the MIRO? Why I need to do the MIRO invoice? Because we need to clear the or payment to the supply plant. Whoever they supplied, we have to be clear that. So you can use this delivery note number. Okay, and you can pay if you want to be pay with delivery note number, you can pay with delivery note number. Okay, or if you want to be pay with a purchase order number, you can go with a purchase order number also. There is no problem. So you can use both as well. Okay, clear? Mm. So it is not subsequent debit, it is a normal invoice. Okay, and you can use both delivery note number also. Okay, so if you want to be go with delivery note number, you can go with delivery note number. If you want to go with a purchase order number also you can go. So in the normal purchase order also, if you enter any delivery note number, that delivery note number you can take as a reference and you can post the invoice. Okay, it is not necessary every time purchase order number. You can do with delivery note number also. Okay, clear? Any questions here? Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, so once it is done, then we'll be paying the amount and we'll be posting the amount. So this is the steps which we are followed now. Purchase order, delivery, picking, PGA, goods receipt, and billing is created from the supplement and receiving the invoice. Then we'll be paying the amount to the other vendor. So that is what we did right here. So this is the process called inter STO process. Okay. So generally what will be happen, this invoice will be created automatically from the uh, from EDA if they have the EDA. Okay. If they don't have any EDA, then they will be creating the manually the invoice. Clear? Any questions here? You can see here again in the messages also here. The invoices for again vendor invoices, they must be have the output it is. Okay, the system will be creating automatically invoices in the background from the what we create here. Okay, clear? I think we just missed out some customization. Okay, that customization if we did, maybe that will be work. Even SD point of view we did right. So in the MM point of view also, we also need to be do from the our vendor point of view. So this is not necessary, but I'm just giving the information. So maybe what you will do in the real time, sometimes what you'll be creating the invoices manually. So, but client is saying that these are the it is created automatically. Now, if you don't know what it is happening, okay, then it's very difficult, right? So you must be assigning your partner number here, LI partner. So what is your LI partner here? Vendor who is the vendor here? Who is the vendor? SP 700, right? So you need to be create that SP 700 here. Clear? You can use here the invoice document type, what document type you are using. Okay. Vendor invoice it is care, vendor invoice and create memo if you want to create memo. All this will create memo. All this information you can do here. So any questions here? So did you understand our INTER STO process? Did you understand the vendor invoice process?
Sir, in W20,
Okay.
sir, there it is showing some default data, vendor business consultant.
Okay, I'll just open that one minute. Did you find something?
No, sir, some have normal. Sir, this is default data, sir. Partner bank partner here.
This is the partner types are standard ones.
Automatically the data will come here. This data is fixed data, sir. Automatic the system default data.
Default. These are all master data. Like partner types are it is default.
Sir, in real case, there are many plants will be there, sir. One plant will come a receiver, one plant will be a supplier. Vice versa be. So at that time, how the data going to put in the system, sir? Means any.
I didn't get you.
Sir, in real scenario, there are many plants will be there, sir. We are in this case, we would done only one plant. Means there are a number of plants in the real project. So how the data going to feed, sir, consultant?
You can create you can create your own custom master record and assigning it to the listing plan.
Okay, that is okay, sir. See, in our case, sir, we having 150 plants. So metal moves from one plant to other, vice versa. Randomly, it will be moved. So how we want to give the
I still didn't understand what you are saying. Your voice is not audible. First thing is your voice is too slow.
1 second, sir. I'm changing my earphones.
Yeah.
Sir. Now it is audible, sir. Any change? Hello.
Yeah. Now it's fine.
Sir, I'm asking, sir. In real case, there are a number of plants will be there.
Okay.
So there are in our case, in our project, we are having 150 plants.
Okay.
So the material moves whichever plant we want, we are going to move it. We will move it, sir. Today we record in Jharkhand, tomorrow it will return to Mumbai. So we do regularly. So what we created, sir, here, one plant is a buyer, supplier, one plant is a receiver here. Means one plant is a vendor, one plant is a customer.
Okay.
So like that, we want to keep all the plants.
You must be do for initial only. See, when companies, when you started your SAP implementation, you must ask them that, okay, whether you want to planning to do the any transfer posting. If they are not planned and they're saying suddenly, then you need to do the configuration again.
So that I'm asking, means any like master data, we can dump it from migration like that. Like this, yeah, we can do like master data like this. Any so for master data, we use LWMC like that. Some tool you're going to use there. Like this, any tool we're going to use here, sir.
Okay, so to create the custom master records you are talking about?
Sir, yes, sir. For every plant.
No, plant is different, custom master record is different. You are planning to create a custom master record or you are planning to create a plant?
For plant, we want to assign customer and plant supplier.
Customer number you want to be created. Okay, whether it is a plant has a customer or it is a normal customers, that is separate again. Okay, you want to be you want to create a custom master record or you want to be create a customer has a plan. What is that? Plan.
Yes, sir. For the STO purpose only.
No, STO purpose or no. Okay, initially when you are doing implementation, when you're creating your plan, you are asking to your client. So, uh, did they want to be do the STO process or not? Okay, if they want to do, then you will be creating one customer number. The same customer number you are creating in the development system, quality system, production system. The same customer number. Okay. Again, when you are creating customer number, they can use LSMW, they can use BAPIS, they can use the BDC program, they can use LDMC, whatever they can use that.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, that is what, right? Your mass creation of the customer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mass creation. Yes, sir.
Okay, so that you can do with LSMW, BADI, BDC, LTMC, whatever they want, they can use that.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more thing, sir. I have created one material through WM MM01 for the one plant. So if I want to extend to 2 more plants,
Hmm.
so how can I can extend it, sir?
Customer, huh?
No, sir. Material. The
Yeah, you can go
MM01.
to MM01. You can go to MM01 only.
Sir, I am creating. I have created one material for one plant. So I am extending it with other plant. It is saying that already it is not existing like that is showing error.
It is already exist, or you should not go with MM02. You should go with MM01 only.
Okay, sir. Okay.
You're creating an MM02 maybe. You're
Maybe
creating
yes,
an
sir.
MM02.
Yes,
No,
maybe I'm not.
no. You should not go with MM02 until you created it is MM01 only.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I think the BP roles, this BP something I don't exactly what the partner, maybe partners are not assigned or something. Maybe ST said there was some problem here. Item partner. Okay, here it is showing RE. Okay, somebody they changed RE. So let's do one thing. I'll just copy this one. I'm just want to try this one actually. No, just need to just want to copy this one. I will want to be used RT. Partner role is RE. Bill to party. It is coming out to percentage. Partner role is RE. Okay. So any questions here? Anyone have a questions here? Partner role is Bill to party. Any questions here?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, so this is the way we'll be doing the process for an interest